Hi guys, welcome to Epic Living with Stephanie. Today we're going to be doing a homemade spaghetti sauce from scratch. So I know a lot of you guys out there don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to show you a spaghetti sauce that is very, very healthy, that's only going to take less than 10 minutes to prepare. So before you guys got here with me today, I already did a spaghetti noodle prep. So I used a brown rice pasta. So you boil it. What's great about the brown rice pasta or the gluten-free pasta is that it literally takes about 3 minutes to make. So I boiled the water, I put the spaghetti in, I waited about 3-4 minutes, tested it out, took the water out, and it's ready to go. So for the sauce, I'm going to show you what you guys need. So you're going to get 2 containers of diced tomatoes, and these are organic. Organic is my favorite. They taste much better, they're better for you, etc. And then my veggies, I've got zucchini, I've got carrots, green pepper, onion, garlic, and spinach. But you can use whatever you want. If you've got a special or favorite vegetable that you have that you want to use, that's no problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat our pan to medium heat. Now, one thing you may have noticed that I don't have is any kind of meat. So I'm going to be doing a vegetarian-based spaghetti sauce today, but you can use whatever meat you want. And all you're going to do extra from what I'm doing is you're going to heat your pan, you're going to put coconut oil in, and then you're going to heat up your meat. So you can use chicken, you can use ground turkey, you can use beef, you can use whatever you like, tofu, whatever. But today for us, it's going to be vegetarian. So once you get a good heat on your pan, you're going to put your coconut oil in. So you can use an olive oil if you like, but it's not the best only because it actually goes rancid if you're up to like 100 degrees Celsius. So I like using coconut oil because it's healthier and it's got a really good consistency to it. So we're going to make sure that that's nice and melted, and then we'll turn it up just a bit. We're going to add our garlic and our onion. So I'm going to add that. So one thing I like to do to take which takes a lot less time, is actually buy like a pre-packaged minced onion, an organic one. And so you can get that at any Loblaws or any Metro or Whole Foods, whatever you've got in town that has an organic section. And that way, because usually you buy a whole clove of garlic, right? Or a whole bunchful of garlic, and then it goes bad and you only use 1 clove or 2 cloves. But this is nice because you can actually get it in a container. Minced garlic, it lasts for up to a year, 2 years, and it's fine. So right now it's getting a little bubbly, which is good. So once it gets a little bit more poppin', we're gonna add our onion. We're gonna add these 2 things first just because obviously it smells good, but also it releases the flavor from the vegetable. And onion and garlic are always the most flavorful, right? So we're gonna add those first. So in terms of portions, as you go ahead and you kind of do your own thing and you get used to this recipe, you're going to be your own judge as to how many vegetables you want to have in there or what the portion size is. But I've got about 1/2 cup of onion, I've got about a teaspoon of minced garlic. For the carrots, I've got about 1/3 cup of carrot. Green pepper, about 1/3 cup. Zucchini, I got quite a bit. I got about 1/2 cup. Spinach, about 1/3 cup. And then we'll go forward with the other stuff, the secret ingredients that makes this really healthy, in a bit. I've got agave nectar and flaxseed. So I can already smell this going. It smells awesome. So you're gonna wanna cook the onion and the garlic until the onion is about translucent, so you can see through it. So it should sit here for about 5 minutes or so. So once you're at a good spot and the onion is cooked, we're gonna add the rest of our vegetables. So we're gonna add the carrots. And the reason why I'm adding the vegetables before I add the tomatoes is because I want them to cook a little bit more. Again, I want this to be really simple and easy, and I want this to be done and ready for you guys in less than 10 minutes. If we put it in with the tomatoes, it's gonna take a lot longer to cook. So zucchini is an awesome vegetable. It's got a really good texture to it. It's a really good substitute for a starch as well, which is always good if you're trying to cut down on your starch or your carb intake. And then spinach, what's great about spinach is you can just hide it in everything. It doesn't really have a taste when it's mixed with other vegetables and extra things, so it's perfect. Oops. That thing's flying around here. Okay, so that's it for about 5 minutes or so. I'm still on medium heat. You can actually do like a medium-high heat if you want. And once that's cooked, we're gonna add the diced vegetables. The diced tomatoes. So you're gonna add 1 can So I like the diced tomatoes because they're chunkier, so it's got more, I guess, girth to it. And I like my spaghetti sauce to be pretty chunky. But you can use a crushed tomato or a pureed tomato if you want. You can even put the diced tomato in a food processor. You know, the more times you do this, the more you'll realize what you really like and what your family likes, and you can always do that. So I've got 1 can in here. So already it looks like beautiful, right? You got the red and the green, and that's when you know something's nutritious, if it's got a rainbow of colors and a lot of good benefits for you. So we're gonna let that boil. I'm gonna go to like a medium high and let it sit. So we're gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes, I would say. If you want to make sure it's all, you can actually let it sit for 30 minutes if you wanted to, but if you want to be really fast, cook the carrots, cook the vegetables without the diced tomatoes first. Put the diced tomatoes in once they're pretty soft, and then you're only sitting here for about 5 minutes and you're good to go. So once you've done that, once it's been about 5 minutes, you can test the carrots to make sure they're nice and soft. And the zucchini, so it should be really soft when you push onto it. And here's the fun part. So we're gonna add some more healthy ingredients. So I've got milled flaxseed, and I got an organic brand. So we're just gonna add some omega-3s to our recipe. So I'm just gonna take just a pinch and put it over. What's great about flaxseed is, again, you can hide it in anything, just like the spinach. It doesn't have a taste to it. It actually adds some consistency to it, to the recipe, and it's awesome. You can put in oatmeal, you can put in sauces, you can put in cereals, whatever you want. So I've hidden that in there. Now, a lot of people buy the spaghetti sauce in a can because it tastes better. And sometimes you don't really know, why does it taste better besides the fact that it's canned or it's already made. And the secret is that it has sugar in it. So the next time you're in the grocery store, pick up a spaghetti sauce and look, and you'll see in the ingredients there's sugar in it. So how can we make this healthy without sacrificing taste? I have a secret. We're gonna add some agave nectar to our spaghetti sauce. So you can use a honey, you can use a maple syrup if you want. You can try those to see what you like. But I've had good experience with agave nectar, so we're gonna use that today. And what the sugar does is it just eats away, or it kind of neutralizes the acidity of the tomatoes, so it has a better taste to it. It's not so bitter. So I'm gonna add about half a tablespoon. So I'm just gonna put that in here. And of course you can test it out to see how much you prefer. So I'm just gonna see what that's like. It tastes really good. It's awesome. So yeah, half a tablespoon should be fine. And there you go. And when it's all boiled down, you're gonna turn your pan to low or off. Like I said, I already have my spaghetti noodles. I'm just gonna take them out, put them onto my beautiful plate. Like this. Maybe not like this. Maybe it'll be a little bit more graceful than I am. There we go. This is a big portion. This is like for 3 people. But hey, we're doing it for television, right? And then I'm just gonna scoop my sauce. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. So look how beautiful that looks. It's very colorful. It tastes great. Make sure I get all my veggies I wanna have. Perfect. So look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. I wanna eat it right now. It's awesome, healthy. It's good for you. You can even use a spaghetti squash if you want, instead of using a noodle. We've even got a low glycemic and a gluten-free noodle, but if you want to go one step further, you can use a spaghetti squash, or you can just have the veggies, and you can do like a lettuce wrap, or you can do, be creative and do whatever you want, make it your own. So I hope you enjoyed being with me today and doing a healthy spaghetti sauce. I really hope it turns out well for you, and leave some comments below if you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to rate on how much you like this video. So we'll talk to you soon. See you next time. Bye.